this will be pretty easy to ramble through based on, despite how much paper this section has used. But World Cup qualifiers for the FIFA World Cup next year are coming to an end, and Europe has confirmed a number of new teams. And the tournament for today, or for in the last couple of days, France, Croatia, Portugal, and for the first time since 1998, Norway.
Shout out to Harlem.
And we'll talk about that. Just to preface, in Europe, there are 12 groups, some with 4 teams, some with 5 teams. The group winners all qualify for the World Cup directly. The 12 group runners-up and will qualify for the playoffs alongside 4 teams who were the best group winners in a different competition in Europe called the Nations League. The best group winners who do not finish in the top 2 of their World Cup qualifying group qualify for the playoffs as well. So there's 16 in total. They're broken up into 4 brackets of 4, and the winners of those all qualify for the World Cup. So you have 16 teams from Europe in total. So I'm going to go group by group because some of these groups are done, but some of these groups will have 1 game to go. We start off with a banger. Group A, Germany versus Slovakia. Tuesday morning, so when this podcast is out, 8:45. Both teams are tied on 12 points, with Germany leading on points difference. The winner will qualify for the World Cup. The loser will go to the playoffs alongside third place Northern Ireland, as they were one of the best Nations League performing teams, and Luxembourg are eliminated in 4th. If Germany are forced to go to the playoff, that's huge, and it's a massive one for Slovakia. A lot of European fans are complaining that European qualifying is too hard, because they're saying Germany has lost 1 game and now they might not qualify for the World Cup directly, but Brazil lost 6 games and now at the World Cup.
That's pretty off.
But
that does, on paper, that sounds off.
But at the same time, South American qualifying, everyone plays everyone twice in a round-robin format.
Yeah, just a good point.
And in Europe, you have to be split up into different things.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
It's a different format, and that's what happens when you have so many,
Yeah, I get that.
groups. It's just you can't really compare the two.
Yeah, fair.
In Group B, Switzerland have basically... Oh, you've got a phone call.
Yep, that is. I'm going to hold off on that because we're recording.
No.
So carry on.
Well, if it's important, you can answer it.
No, do it. No, honestly, and we got one more sport left anyway.
Sure. Well, I'll be extra quick then. Switzerland have basically already qualified. They're 3 points clear of Kosovo with goal difference, with 11 more goals than them on goal difference. So they play each other in Kosovo on Wednesday, but this will be a Switzerland win. Kosovo will qualify for the playoffs. Slovenia in 3rd is eliminated, but Sweden in 4th is in the playoffs because they were one of the best Nation League groups. They've only got 1 point from 5 games, though. So not doing great in qualifying, but they'll be in the playoffs and might still sneak a place. Group C, Denmark and Scotland have locked in top 2 with Greece and Belarus eliminated. Denmark would have qualified, or basically qualified, if they did not have a shock 2-2 draw with Belarus on the weekend, which was great for Scotland because they had lost to Greece. So Denmark leads Scotland, but Scotland hosts Denmark on Wednesday at 8:45. Denmark will qualify with a win or a draw, but Scotland need a win to qualify directly for their first World Cup since 1998. In Group D, the group is done. France only drew 1 game and won 5 to top the group. Ukraine is second to qualify for the playoffs. Iceland and Azerbaijan are eliminated alongside Greece and Belarus in the other group. In Group E, Spain lead Turkey by 3 points, while Georgia and Bulgaria are eliminated. Spain do host Turkey on Wednesday at 8:45, but they have a better goal difference by 14, so they're basically locked in that World Cup place. So we'll see Turkey in the playoff. Group F, and this is where the massive amount of just batshit craziness happens. Portugal are through after a 9-1 thrashing of Armenia. However, CR7 was red carded in the game before.
I did hear about that.
And a 2-0 loss to Ireland, which gave Ireland a last gasp chance at qualifying, but they needed to beat Hungary in Budapest, which was a massive tough ask. But in the 90th plus 6 minute, Troy Parrott, who scored twice against Portugal the previous week and had already scored twice on the night against Hungary, scores a 3rd for Ireland. 3-2 win, a hat-trick for him, 5 goals in 2 games.
Yeah.
Ireland leapfrog Hungary into a playoff spot.
Wow.
Leaving Hungary and Armenia eliminated from World Cup qualifying. Wow. CR7's red card does mean that he will miss at least 1 World Cup game next year due to suspension, which, come on, mate. And that was his last World Cup qualifier as well.
So what happened with the red card, though?
Oh, he just, shouldered someone in the head.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Not great.
Because they banned him for 5 games.
It'll be a pretty bad banning, yeah.
Yeah, but
and the competitive game.
No wonder why.
They have to be competitive internationals, not friendly internationals as well.
Yeah.
In Group G, the Netherlands and Poland have locked in top 2, while Finland, Malta, and Lithuania are eliminated. Poland can technically overtake the Netherlands, but they would need them to suffer a huge loss to Lithuania, which is unlikely.
Yeah.
In Group H, Austria are 2 points clear of Bosnia and host them on Wednesday at 8:45. Austria only need a draw to qualify directly, but Bosnia can snatch a win. They will qualify instead, but Austria would still get a playoff place, as will third place Romania due to their Nations League positioning. Cyprus and San Marino are eliminated. Group I, Norway.
There you go, man.
Qualified. Very good team on paper. Obviously, have Erling Haaland and
I
Martin
was about to
Odegaard.
say, like, I'm just thinking, would they have had Oscar Bob playing as well? Yes, it's great talent there.
Very talented team. They've confirmed the qualification with 4-1 whopping of Italy in Italy, which means Italy who hasn't qualified for a World Cup since 2014,
Which is crazy.
need to go through the playoffs again, just like in 2022 when they lost to North Macedonia. Israel, Estonia, and Moldova are eliminated.
Before we move on to the next group, because we talked about this off camera, I don't know how Italy are doing this bad in internationals.
Yeah.
Because they have talent.
They've won a Euros recently.
Yeah.
They just shit the bed of World Cup qualifying.
It's so weird, though.
They can't handle it. I don't know why.
I mean, you're talking about Donnarumma, Bastoni. Is it Bastoni?
Bastoni, Barea, Tonali, Berardi.
Yeah.
It's a
My
lot
boy Barani, Sassuolo,
there's a lot of very talented players who just.
Man, I find that weird, really weird.
It's strange.
Anyway.
In Group J, Belgium lead North Macedonia and Wales by 2 points, but have a much better goal difference than both teams, and they host Liechtenstein on Wednesday at 8:45, so their place is basically guaranteed. Both North Macedonia and Wales will play each other, but I believe both will qualify for the playoffs due to their national league's positioning.
Nations League, yeah.
Kazakhstan and Liechtenstein are eliminated. In Group K, England complete the perfect qualification campaign. 8 wins, 8 games, 8 wins.
Tuchel doing the job.
22 goals scored, 0 conceded. Albania pipped Serbia by a point to qualify for the playoffs. Serbia, Latvia, and Andorra are eliminated. And finally, in Group L, Croatia have already qualified with a game to spare. The Czech Republic have also already locked in second. The Faroe Islands, which I've written down here as Faroe Ireland, have been eliminated with Montenegro and Gibraltar. In Africa, the playoff to be their representative in the Interconfederation playoff has been happening. Cameroon lost to the DR Congo, or my new favourite saying for them, Dr. Congo. And Nigeria beat Gabon in a very, very last-minute affair to set up a DR Congo-Nigeria game to find the Interconfederation playoff representative, and the DR Congo got the job done, beating a loaded Nigerian side to book their place. Nigeria out of the World Cup, their second straight World Cup they've missed. This is a team with the likes of Victor Osimhen, Alex Iwobi, and a number of other very talented players. And in CONCACAF, North, Central, and Caribbean America, a number of Wednesday 2 p.m. games will determine their 3 non-qualifying teams. Keep in mind the US, Mexico, and Canada are already qualified as hosts. And Group A, Guatemala versus Suriname and Panama versus El Salvador will determine Group A's winner. Suriname are level on points with Panama and lead goal difference by 3, so we are in the driver's seat here. Suriname have never qualified for a World Cup, and Panama have just once before back in 2018. And Group B, Curacao lead Jamaica by a point, but Jamaica hosts Curacao to determine the winner. Jamaica have qualified just once before in 1998, and the Reggae Boys will be hoping to get the job done, but Curacao, that's an actual nickname, by the way.
I know. It's a great nickname.
It's a great nickname. Curacao have never qualified. And in Group C, Honduras lead Haiti by 2 goals on goal difference, and both teams are on 2 points clear of Costa Rica. Costa Rica play Honduras, while Haiti hosts Nicaragua, and Costa Rica can potentially leapfrog both of the top 2 if Nicaragua pull off a draw against Haiti and they beat Honduras, which could happen. Haiti last qualified in 1974, Honduras in 2014, and Costa Rica is the only CONCACAF side who qualified in 2022 who hasn't automatically qualified yet.
Wow.
So they, are the standard here. But to do with that, the 2 best second-place teams in those CONCACAF groups will qualify for the Interconfederation playoffs, which will be held in March. They'll be joined by New Caledonia, Dr. Congo, Bolivia, and an Asian team, which will be the winner of the UAE versus Iraq on Wednesday at 5 a.m. So we will know by the end of Wednesday who the Interconfederation playoff teams are. You don't need to high-five me.
But if you are watching this right now, I can only click because I have to hold the mic. Let's give a round of frickin' applause.
Could have just clapped the cheeks instead. Sorry. Sorry.
Clip it!
Sorry.
Clip it!
Sorry. Sorry.
I didn't know you were that lonely. Round of applause for this man.
It's getting pretty bad. I've got cerebral. No, sorry. Whoa.
No, you're making it worse.
No, carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel. No.
Clap. Nah, let's give a round of applause for this guy right here. Not for what he just said, but for that breakdown of that football.
Carpal tunnel.
That was
carpal tunnel. Not the other one. Carpal tunnel.
Oh, I love this podcast, man. I love that we're having some fun.